And this is what Colorado Springs looks like right now.
It's that time again.
Morning.
And it's that place again.
The Kyle family vlog. And I can't show you Tibs right now because he's eating. I will show you where we're at. Here's the table that the Tibs, this white thing went all the way down, and then we put Tibs there to sit for a second so he could get his checkup, and this is the result. He just wanted to tell you a little bit about his experience this morning. So the nurse has done everything. He's 19 pounds. He's 27 inches. 19 something pounds.
I think his head was 16.
His head was 16? I thought she said 18. I think his head is 18. 16 or 18 inches for his head, and he's very healthy, and now we're just waiting for the doctor to come look at him and see if he can find anything wrong. He has to get shots today, poor kid.
I feel bad for him. I don't want him to get shots because I hated getting shots, but I will be here for him.
Do you want to tell him what the doctor said? Say, the doctor said that I'm developed like a 9-month-old. Yeah, I can do things like wave and say dada like a 9-month-old should. So yeah, that's good. Unfortunately, Tibs now gets 3 shots. No. We decided to park at the church just because it's easier. This is a good area to try. We're actually going to, over the next week, try a number of different areas around town. We know a couple ones that we think we'll get a good response rate from. There are at least 2 or 3, so we're going to focus on those, but we're going to put flyers out in a couple different spots, see where we get the best response rate, and then we'll probably focus our marketing on whatever, 2 areas or so we get a good response rate from. So we are out and about. The little Chupalope, I felt bad. I had to wake him up, but we got to get this done. So the flyers are in the Chupa's seat. And any thoughts you have for us?
Yeah, we're gonna focus our trajectory marketing funnel and get the responses that are the most synergy, and then the profit margins and the revenues will all be bueno.
Sometimes you talk about business stuff too much, and at some point in time you're like, there's so many phrases that I've learned and they used to mean something and now they're all just phrases.
Hey.
Yeah, you're doing better. He didn't enjoy getting shots, as you may imagine. Look at this boy. He's so cute. Nat is walking the boy. Should have brought the dog. You could walk the boy and the dog together. You like that little stick, huh, buddy? And I'm running up, putting the thing on the door, running back down to catch up with him, running up and getting a good workout. That's mostly done. So these go, I saw the couple because these go to a couple over by where we parked. We only put out 50 today. We're going to be putting another 50 out tomorrow. I have no idea what the marketing funnel for this looks like with the sales funnel. So 100 may bring in very little work, and that's fine. We're not going for mass quantities right now. Right now we're figuring out which markets in the city, which areas are best for us to target. We're doing marketing in those areas in smaller samples, 50 to maybe up to 200. They're just a couple areas we're trying. If none of those give a good response, we have other areas to look at. But if we find 1 or 2 areas that are responding at a decent rate, that's where we'll focus our marketing. We'll go, hopefully by sometime next week, we'll have a better idea of where we want to focus on, and we'll be able to go and I'll say, okay, just drop me off for one day, give me 500 flyers, I'm going to do this whole neighborhood, and we'll get it done. Sounds painful. Maybe I'll do it 250 over 2 days, who knows. But so yeah, that's where we're at with this right now. Any thoughts?
No.
The other thing we'll be doing is we'll be reinforcing the branding with bandit signs, which we're trying to figure out if we're going to order those or do something like print them out and buy a laminator, because you can get a laminator for 20-25 bucks, laminate them and then just do it that way because you can put those out. But we're going to put bandit signs up in the areas where we focus our paper marketing on. we've done a couple different things here. People tend to hold on to cards that are colorful and have pictures, so that's the card. Yes, you can feel free to email me if you want me to come and do something to your yard. But if you're in another state, there is a surcharge. You have to pay for travel. Anyways, so yeah, so that's the reason we've got the flyer that looks decent, and we can give it to them. It gives them that bit of information, but then they have a card that's stapled on. They can pull off, and they can put on a fridge. Let's see what else.
Blah 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 blah.
I'm sorry, I keep this to myself a lot. I'm a fan of learning about things like marketing. I have been for a long time, so anytime I get to start putting that into use and saying, okay, this is the plan, this is how we're going to do it, this is how we're going to measure our response, etc., I get excited. So hopefully I didn't bore you too much. Here's the star of the show again, just to save this clip. You see the dog up ahead of us and is now quite happy. And this is what Colorado Springs looks like right now. There is still green, as you can see, and then like if you look out in way straight out there, there's the bright yellows. We got lots of those. That's a lot brighter than it's showing up right here. How you doing, Natty?
I have an idea for a little decorating activity.
Okay.
Do you ever do the thing where you take leaves and you put paper and you do crayons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tibs, look what I got you. This thing is huge. Size comparison.
I already gave him one of these big ones and he let go of it.
Well, mine's better. Yeah, there you go. You're a little boy, you've got sticks and leaves. What else do you need? And my blueberry drink. I really want to drink that, but he'll be mad if I take it, so dad sacrifices. Okay guys, just for a second look at this. This is why I fall in love with Colorado. See this thing of wilderness right here? Yeah, it's not up in the mountains. It's not even in downtown. It's just like there are these spots around Colorado. They're like, oh, here's a random mountain in this neighborhood. Let's build a park in it and have hiking trails. Where else do you get that? We found a new awesome spot. Some of you aren't even going to care about this, but some of you are going to know. You look at this wall. What does this remind you of? If you've known us for like family members and stuff, you know us before the vlog days, you probably recognize this wall from Salt Lake, but we're not in Salt Lake. It's not the same wall. Unfortunately, there is a downside. But there is a small enough space for us to work and do a decent amount of training here. If you're not sure what we're talking about, it's because there was a wall in Salt Lake when we were running our parkour business that was very similar, that we did so much work at. We have blood and sweat and cried at that wall, and we just haven't found anything quite exactly like it with the right height and blah blah blah. So
this is similar, except I really wish that it had like maybe one more foot before the drop.
Yep.
The slant.
But that just means that we're going to have to adapt, and that's kind of how parkour is you find the stuff that's hard and you get better at it. So, you looking forward to working here?
Yes.
Okay. So we got to go do 6 more flyers and then we're coming back and doing parkour, right?
Sure.
Hey Tibs. How you doing, buddy? You in a good mood? Yeah. Did you get some cranberry juice?
Yeah.
Did you get some cranberry juice on you?
Like it got him.
I stole one of these from our competitors. I only took one because I just wanted to see what they were offering, and said half of this stuff they're not really competitors on because we don't do a lot of this general lawn care, and it looks like they are mainly lawn care. Did learn a couple things though. I think that our flyer is better. It looks more professional. It has pictures that are better. It has a card which people hold on to, and our prices are slightly cheaper. Surprise, surprise. I am a little bit surprised that they're able to charge. They're charging $38 for aerating here. Most places charge like $30. So we are home. I've got actually a whole bunch more of those flyers to cut out, and I've got some other stuff to do for work, just the general like sit on a computer and work on stuff. No fun. But we're home. What are you gonna do?
You know, I'm gonna find something to clean, and he still has that like baby dandruff where he has like those yellow scales on his head.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't see them.
He's like a little yellow dragon.
Next clip in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, what's the matter now? You were so funny and happy 2 seconds ago. I turned on the camera. You're just not in the mood to be happy for the camera? Oh, okay. I think he wants his mama now. He's so cute. He was just saying, mama, and then he'd look at me and say, dada, and he would look at his mom and say, mama, and then he'd look at me and say, dada. I think he just has a lot of energy. He's been exercising his lungs a lot the past few minutes. Can I just say, forgive my hair, by the way, but can I just say that I love Tibs this size because he sits up on his own, but he's still small enough that when he makes a big mess from eating, I just sit him in the sink and turn the warm water on, and he's a happy little camper. Just sits there and gets washed. Love it. You were happy during that. Yeah. When he started teething, it's 6 o'clock right now? Yeah, it's time for him to wind down. When he started teething, I think his schedule got all kind of thrown off. I think he's going back to it, so it's time for him to start winding down now, 6 o'clock. I've still got like 12 more hours worth of work today, so.
We are going to call it a night. What if I did my sign off like that? I just sang everything that I wanted to say. So, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good night. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. If you liked it, subscribe. If you liked it, thumbs up. If you liked it, comment.